I'm Matthew Widget with Microsoft Dynamics, and I'm thrilled to be here this morning with Tim Iverson from Iowa Alcohol and Beverage Division. Tim has been working to help really drag the division from 1985 right up to the present. They have over 15,000 licensees in the state of Iowa, and being the sole distributor and regulator for the whole state, you can imagine that's a lot to manage, a lot to process, and a lot to do, especially if you're looking to modernize. Tim, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
So tell me, what is it you guys do? I'm guessing it has something to do with booze.
It has a lot to do with booze. We are the sole wholesaler of spirits in the state of Iowa. We also license and regulate everybody that sells or distributes alcohol.
Oh wow, there must be a lot of connection points there, lots of stakeholders, if you will.
Well, there are. We have about 15,000 licensees in the state, in the combination between the off-premise licensees and then, of course, the bars and restaurants and the on-premises.
Yeah. Wow, excellent. So that's it sounds like a bit of a logistical nightmare. How do you and your team address that on a daily basis?
Well, we're kind of in the process of change on that actually right now. In the past, we take orders over the phone, kind of like the Time Life operator. You know, people call in, and we key in the orders, and then they drop to our warehouse management system. And we're trying to leap into the new millennium, and we're here today meeting with the Microsoft team and the Blue Horseshoe team, and we're getting ready to get started implementing Dynamics AX. And one of the things we've learned here over the last few days is that as one of our goals is to integrate our licensing and our compliance and our distribution systems so that if we look up Michael's liquor store, that we have the ability to see when your license renews, what your compliance history is, what your order history is, you know, what your sales are. And so we've come to learn over the last couple of days that we'll probably be implementing CRM along with it at some point down the road. So it's been a terrific learning experience so far for us.
Fantastic. So was there a time in the past 6 months, a year, something like that, where you just realized that something had to be done? What was that moment?
Well, I just started at ABD. That's our everybody's got an acronym. I just started at ABD nearly 2 years ago, and when I came in, my boss, who is appointed by the governor, was constantly saying, you know, we need to leap in and get on the electronic highway, and people kind of kind of gave him the, you know, the usual treatment. And coming from private industry, I agreed. So we just simply got started about it. We started small, and it's taken us nearly 2 years to get to this point. But really, it was just simply listening to my boss and doing what he asked me to do, and agreeing that it was the right thing to do.
Some pretty solid teamwork there,
Yeah.
bringing the sort of the best and the brightest from both public sector, private sector, and coming up with a new solution that's going to benefit the people of Iowa.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's been really interesting and fascinating hearing your story, and wishing you all the best in solving all the challenges that you're solving. And thank you for being such a great partner.